reset. Reset 1. Input. Check that. HDMI. Probably a boring movie. Don't really like it. Otherwise, well, I wouldn't have played it in over what? Not over a year. Was it over? Was it 2 years? If it was that great, I would have played it again. It's not Star Wars, I can tell you that. Okay, load it up. Load it up. Yeah. Where's that one? Oh, down there. I'll put that back on the shelf. Oh, for fuck's sake. 7 knows how they do the damn thing. Wow. I think I'll mute the sub bass. I'll mute the screen channel. Just have a listen to the whatever. This is a boring movie. I don't really care for. Too much CG. One moment it's kind of live action, and next thing it's kind of like Snow White's Disney. What the bloody hell with all this bloody CGI animation? Oh, yeah, here it is. Oh, it's on my radar screen. We are sub-Spartans. Yeah, I'm a mean motherfucker with a. I'm gonna shoot a helpless, harmless deer. I'm a motherfucker. Oh look, gun violence. Oh, I'm not really interested in this crap overrated movie. Oh my goodness, look at the CGI on that. Oh my goodness. They put it on the plaster, it on the menu, and it's like, bloody hell, you want to turn it off. I don't don't like this menu. It looks pretty. Where's the? Is the what's it working? This is. No, it got batteries in it. Oh no, it doesn't. Fuck. Where's the, oh, this remote here. This one, yeah. Oh, that remote. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Was it? Oh, C. Oh, C. I thought it was C. Oh, C. I don't like this menu because usually they put a little thing underneath. I don't know whether it's on setup or scenes, but I think it's on scenes. So, oh no, it's on setup. See, fucking hell. So I just don't like these menus. I think that's on scenes now. Look at this rubbish 4K. Just listen to the surrounds. Oh wow, that's impressive. Oh look. Is that real or is that CGI? If that's CGI, it's probably the best CGI ever done. Just listening to what's available on the surrounds. Oh, look. They do all this typical crap photography in these wokey movies. A close up of a hand. Oh, look at the detail. Oh yeah, look at the detail on the video projector. Oh, yeah, go and look at the real thing. It's right in front of you. And then I think, the one thing that's wrong with that picture when you go in close on it, I start seeing all the pixels and shit. You don't see that in reality. Even if I look at it under a microscope, if I look at a microscope, but put my bioscope on that bloody OLED, I'm just going to see a load of rubbish. I couldn't care less. Bloody rubbish movie. Load of rubbish bass on it. Doesn't even sound like being under the water with a submarine. I'd rather watch Ice Station Zebra. It's got directional dialogue that moves around on the screen. This one's just center. It's boring. They're trying to make it like an epic. It's boring. Bloody hell, that scene looks crap. Oh, look at that. Look at the CGI now. Oh, for crying out loud. I mean, they use practical models in Ice Station Zebra. I hear a little bit of dialogue voices in the background here. But you know what? They sound like that compared to the Screen Channel, which is like that. Who bloody mixed this movie, for God's sakes? Oh, now they're trying to make it sound like you're underwater. Oh, that looks terrible. That motion there kind of look like bloody look like TV Rama vision there, where it's just moving up. It doesn't have a film like had a TV Rama image to it. Oh gosh, this movie's boring. It would have been a lot more exciting if they had William Shatner playing a sea ship submarine captain. just not into it. Just not really into it. These woke Atmos mixes are just. It's just lame on the output encoding and output delivery. I mean, I don't know. They got some activeness in this mix, but just look at them. They're not really running around like they are in Crimson Tide. Look at them getting out there. Bloody hell. They look like they're all suffering from heart fibrillation. That's how I move around with my heart AF. I thought they were all young and fit and be scramming really fast. They're moving around like slow motion. You see it in Crimson Tide, they're like rushing around. I don't know. Crimson Tide versus Hunter Killer. For the sound, that is. Crimson Tide versus Hunter Killer on the sound, not the story or the picture or whatever, but the sound. But this is just there's so much going on in Crimson Tide, though it sounds a bit bonkers. And probably it's just one of these typical 1990 movies, just bloody loud. I'm just not into it. I'm just not into this. I played it once before. Yeah, okay, so what? It's got a lot of sub bass, LFE, bass, and whatever in it. I'm just not into it. Just not into it. Dolby Calmos. Moo! It just doesn't captivate me. Sorry. I pick out on the little tiny little things, and I can spot, oh, this is just cash cow grabbing. Oh, now they're reacting. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. They're reacting. And look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at all those channels. Wow. Wow. My CB radio's got more channels than that. Oh, they're firing torpedoes. Oh, the torpedoes. Oh, that was disappointing. But I can make that go somewhere else if I want to. See, they got torpedoes going below surround. What's that sound I can hear in the mixer? It sounds familiar. Yeah, it sounds like something from Star Trek. The first one, the first Star Trek. It's got this kind of where that stupid Enterprise is flying. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like that stupid sound effect for that stupid Jar Jar Abrams crappy Star Trek Enterprise when it's going through warp. And I can hear it in the back. I can hear it in the it's oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding! If that's the same library sound effect that's being used, that's Star Trek Enterprise being used in the surround behind me. Oh, for God's sakes, this movie is terrible. Oh, mute the bloody sound. It's boring. Oh dear. Like you would really hear that on a submarine, yeah, I'm sure. Not sure what this movie got. It probably got like a 6 or a 5.6 on IMDb. Ugh. Bloody hell. Unmute it. Oh, for God. Oh, for crying out loud. What's with these bloody stupid. Let's move in there. And it does that zoom. Oh, for God's sakes. It's like watching a bloody YouTube streaming video with some sort of YouTube shill doing some sort of home theatre rubbish. You know, you watch the camera movement, not there. So next scene there, and it suddenly it's there, and then it pushes in on the zoom. Like, ugh, I can't stand that crap on YouTube. So fake. Just like trying to shill and sell crap that you don't want to buy. I wouldn't recommend this movie. I'd recommend it for the cat litter box. Oh, boom! It blows up a submarine, and it's all CGI. Oh, that implosion was terrible. Oh, that looked awful. The implosion. I don't know how they did the implosion effects on Crimson Tide, but they look damn good. But this one, it just looked like it was done by animated Disney. Oh, for crying out! Oh, for Pete's sakes, please! That looks awful. It looks like cut and paste, like someone's using cut and paste technology. Oh, please! That is just that hurts my eyes. Anyway, I got a few ideas going. I've got a few ideas, but they're classified, like the submarine, classified. Not going to share these ideas. Period. Um. Oh, look, submarine going, yeah, with a kind of below sort of surround sort of thing, but there is no below discrete. I can do it matrix. Oh, they're crying out there. They're doing this crappy YouTube camera crap again. It's there, and then suddenly the camera, boom, pulls out the zoom on the. Oh, for God, like. Oh, what a load of rubbish. Whoever mixed this, please go and work for Burger King and flip some burgers. At least it'd be a bit more productive and not wasting my bloody listening time with this rubbish. You know, if anyone's done film and would be on a set when everyone's talking, you would hear all the voices coming. But when it's mixed, oh, for crying out, it sounds like a bloody mono. Oh, the submarine's gone into the. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Big deal. Big submarine sub base deal. Does this one go down to 1 hertz? Because that's super low for infrasonic submarines. We're all in the yellow submarine. Like a tin can. And the PSI, pounds per square inch. Devon knows how they do these rice puddings. Devon knows how they do it. See, I'm more fascinated with this than I am with this movie because it is boring sound mixing. It's the woke of Dolby Labs, and all these re-recording mixers mostly today are oh yeah, we got to keep center dialogue. Oh, it's important. Most people don't understand what center dialogue is. It's DME, dialogue music effects. It can have anything. You know, most people think it might be matrixed or, well, no, it's not. It's totally bloody discreet, but most people don't. And they got these crappy little tiny little center speakers with these big ass stupid SBS speakers. Oh, crikey. How the heck is that center channel going to be able to reproduce proper bass on its own without the aid of a sub bass speaker? Now, you tell me that. Yeah, rubbish. Dolby Atmos. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's this stupid scene? Oh, stupid Navy SEALs. Oh, yeah, they're boring. Look at them. Look at them. Boring Navy SEALs. Oh, boring. Look at Gary Oldman. He really does look old in this. And where in the devil did he get that hairstyle? It looked like he raped it from William Shatner. God. Doesn't do much in this movie. Look at that CGI. What a load of rubbish. Doesn't sound like being on an aeroplane and all that, you know. Doesn't fool me. All these crappy sound mixes and the physics of sound, physics of sound, of the nature, and yeah. Of course, if you're going to be free falling out of a bloody airplane, you feel wind pushing against your face as you're free falling, and there'll be a lot of wind noise that's around your ears, well, going in your ear canal. But actually, if you had a microphone there, free falling, or even if it was up there, depending on whether it's windy weather or whatever, I'd say it'd be pretty calmish in some sort of way. I just can't be asked to fucking listen to it on the surrounds. Oh, it's boring. Oh, they're trying to create the illusion of crashing through the trees there. That was boring. Oh, God, no. Oh, now it's got jerky camera. Crikey. Oh, dear. Look at the... Oh. Now it's got all this jerky camera motion. Oh, God, this movie's making me feel seasick. God, this movie's boring. Oh, boring. Boring. No, boring. Boring. Yeah, boring. Mega boring. Unbelievable boring. Oh, totally boring. Extremely boring. Oh, look at the channels it uses. Oh, dear. It's like the music's masturbating at the end. Oh, it's bloody boring. Look at it. Boring. Boring. Doesn't sound anything like being on the ocean. So I hear all these ocean waves above me. It doesn't make sense. I hear because Atmos, Dolby Labs are bloody sheep. And they all the mixers are mixing this on a dubbing stage. Oh, well, you gotta be kidding me. Are they hard of hearing or freaking stupid? You hear all the bloody sound of this water-like sound above your head on the regular surrounds. It doesn't sound correct. It would be below the freaking waters down there. Unless it's pissing down humongously down from the freaking clouds and I'm hearing it. Oh, for Christ's sake. What a boring fucking movie. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Oh, mute it. I don't want to listen to that rubbish music. It sounds terrible. Anyway, get it out of the player. Yeah, fucking player. Fucking awful. Fucking awful that was. Bloody woke. Bloody woke. Oh. That's why I haven't played this crap in a few years, because it was terrible. Put it back on the shelf. Let it gather fucking dust. What else? What's I'm trying to say it's a little bit more bloody, you know, fucking THX tap. I mean, that Hunter Killer wasn't even THX tap. What the fuck? Oh, the fucking hell, the THX tap days. Fucking hell. Please, please bring it back. This fucking wokenism today with fucking sound. Fucking alignment in fucking cinemas. The fucking wokenism. Fucking wokeism. Fucking does my fucking ears in. I've got to switch the sound format on this. Oh, where is it? Where's the fucking remote for this? I can't stand that fucking Storm processor. It's fucking useless. Oh, hang on. That's the one thing that's missing on this. The fucking Orion. The Orion opening. I think I'm going to have to upgrade. I don't know if the DVD's got the, I think the DVD does. That's interesting that the Dancers of Wolves DVD, Region 2, is using the the correct international frame rate, or, you know, it's not speeded up by 4%. That's very unusually rare that you would get a Region 2 that's not being speeded up by 4%. I might as well put the DVD on. Maybe upgrade to the laser disc, fuck's sakes. Where's the fucking remote? Because I've got to change the bloody sound format. Fucking hell. You see, that CP200 is a real cinema processor. These woke JBL SP75s, Trinov, Storm Audio, and all the other woke crap process, they don't have proper so I should be able to go up there and press the format. I got to fuck around with this fucking lousy remote control that looks like a cheap generic fucking Bang & Olufsen. Fucking takes the piss, it does. Fucking hell. Got to go into the, either I use the laptop or I've got to go into the fucking computer. Fucking hell. This is a little bit more than just changing the theatre mode. Fucking hell. Whoever designed this, fucking hell, please go and work at Burger King flipping fucking burgers, for Christ's sake. Fucking get pissed off with this fucking home theatre crap. Oh, it's not that mode. I can't, how the fuck am I supposed to remember under these fucking presets until I see the theatre mode? I think it's number 9. Yeah, number 9. Alright, fuck it. Fuck the fucking Dolby Atmos. Can't stand the fucking trash. Yeah, that's better. I think I'll switch that over to optical and switch it from the HDMI over to optical. It's optical on there. Go back up to the Panasonic. Yeah, see, this is way better than Hunter Killer and its stupid Atmos fucking sub-bass LFE whatever bass back off. That's fucking film-like. Fucking Hunter Killer looked like it was made for a fucking YouTube video. All this wokey digital crap today. And you got colour that looks... What the fuck? Why do their faces look a little blue? You know? Yeah, you got natural freaking colour for crying out. Was it Deluxe or was it Technicolor? Oh. I'm in a real pissed off mood today. Embrace 2032. It's coming. It's coming. I might as well put the movie Meteor on. Yeah, it's really cheesy in the what's it? But embrace it. You know, I'm not gonna. What am I gonna do? Run and hide? I don't know. I don't know if it's easier to get in a hot air balloon or something, you know, and get above it, and then just wait for it to, you know, settle. You know, we are all, every one of us, we're all sinful. Yeah, and there's no God. Yeah, if there was a God, then God wouldn't have took away my 2 cats, then would he? Just think, in 2032 there won't be any Disney World, no more Dolby Woke-Moss, no more crappy 4K and crappy Kaleidoscope to worry about if it's a land impact, or, you know, well, depends where the trajectory, because they still haven't yet got an idea until they can get final, you know, and then plot its percentage trajectory within a target where it's going to boom. Now, of course, if it's ocean impact, say Atlantic Ocean, then all that water is going to spread out evenly. It's going to go towards America. It's going to go towards Europe. So it's going to spread out. And all the marine life, or some marine life, will get won't survive it. You get something of the mass size of that with the sound, the impact of the sound will kill, the shock will kill the sea life, and whatever else. Yeah, and it'll probably smash the Titanic to smithereens. So we won't have to worry about that bloody thing anymore, would we? We think we're all safe and our governments are going to save us. Yeah, right, sure. You got something coming down something of mass size moving with kinetic energy. Hmm. You know, everyone that's young in the 21st, you're only surviving a little. What is it? Pastime. Oh dear. Oh no. I tell you what, it feels like, because I've come so near to it so many times, near death. All your hearing, everything, it just fades out, complete nothing. Like I can hear my tinnitus at the moment. I've had blackouts in the past where I don't even hear my tinnitus. I'm aware I've blacked out and I'm completely motionless. I've done it once or twice in this seat, just blacked out, literally. Your vision just goes down literally to pitch black darkness. And then suddenly, a few seconds later, boom, you come awake, you become conscious again. Scary. So yeah, I'll embrace it. I've got nowhere to run and hide with my cat. Only cowards go run and hide. But it'd be sensible to try and get above it. But hiding in a cave or something, I don't know. Doesn't seem like a good idea. The mayhem, chaos, and pandemonium. Oh dear. You got to laugh at it because there's rocks going around in the universe that that astronomers or whatever observatories don't even know of. They're shrouded in darkness and they're moving silently. We can't hear them. And then there's something there being picked up, or and then you start boom, 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 trying to track it. Can't keep it a secret from everyone because, well, everyone that knows about it, yeah. Oh dear, dear, oh dear. Oh fucking! I don't want to see that. Is this Dances of Wolves going to be vegan for crying out loud? I don't want to see that crap. That's starting to put me off now. Starting to put me off. Oh, stop it. It's putting me off now. See, I won't have to worry about all what I think. I won't have to worry. I'm not even dwelling on this, 7 years and counting. 7 years have just ticked by. With me, it'd just go like it was just a week or so. I mean, I'm surprised that it's almost March. Freaking that, you know. I mean, with my condition, I hardly come into this room now. Hardly. Once, maybe each week, or maybe once in 4 weeks, do I come in this room now. Oh, it's got a mega ultimate end game home cinema end game, real end game, and up here, end game thinking in 3 dimension. Not like all these other people on home theaters on YouTube. They only think in 2 dimension. I could read them like an open book. Oh, if you haven't got the 3 dimensionality already, then chances are you'll never get it. I won't have to worry anymore. I won't have have to worry. I'll just cuddle my cat, and if it's a land impact, depending where, and boom, just close my eyes and get some sleep, and then that'll be it. Embrace the horror. God's been cruel to me, so I don't really give a fuck anymore. Because no, we don't. I think animals and sea life deserve to go on, but we don't. We don't deserve to go on. Because where are we going? We're not going anywhere. It's like, oh gosh, can we escape the planet? No, it's not possible. There's not enough spacecraft built for it. You see, that's where NASA, that's where your tax dollars go. You see that movie with that stupid Gerard Butler again? What was that movie called? Weatherstorm or Megastorm or whatever it was called. And they got fleets of space shuttles all lined up along the Cape. That's how it should have been. But no, that's your tax dollars going to waste, you know. And NASA, well, they're just lazy layabouts. They could have done that, but no, they're just lazy layabouts. They could have had fleets going up like a convoy and then building things and keeping it to a schedule. Instead of that, they fall behind because they only got a few fleet shuttles that they could put on the pad. Oh, they got to say, oh, it's got to be prepared this, prepared that. Oh, what a load of bull. They can't keep it like a regular bus service. That's NASA for you, load of rubbish. And they got such poor excuses for a problem. Of course, one of those rockets are going to shuttle things are going to explode, maybe on the launch pad, explode in flight, or burn up. Because you're trying to, it's like if there is a God, he doesn't really, really want you to get out there. He wants to make it tough and hard and challenging to see whether you got the balls. We know Elon Musk hasn't got the balls. He wouldn't sit on one of his own rockets because he knows full well it'll blow up. It'll probably blow up with him or leave him stranded in space. Space is a flop. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? See, it's like I don't really give a shit about getting a fucking passport to fucking travel to fucking Hawaii. I might as well look at pictures or video and think, oh wow, that's good. You go back a few hundred years and you'd be like, fucking hell, someone's been on an expedition, and they come back and they've done a drawing or a painting and they show you something and you go, oh wow, I've never seen something like that before. You know, now it's just so fucking common. So what the fuck? Yeah. I know what a fucking beach fucking smells like and feels like. So why would I want to fucking? I like to actually see volcanoes and shit, but couldn't care less anymore. Nowhere to go. But then again, I can turn this fucking video off, go back to fucking bed, close my eyes, and dream and imagine, which is a very powerful tool. Well, it's not really a tool, is it? It's nature, isn't it? It's nature, isn't it? It's chemically biological. It's not a fucking tool. Tool is just a fucking made up invention of a fucking word by some fucking cunt fucking hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago. fucking bored. Fucking bored it is. And AI's a load of rubbish. If AI now is around, well, whatever I think, though I don't want to download that shit. If I said, hey, I got an idea, try and do this with AI, yeah, like George Lucas at the Oscars masturbating. They'd probably do George Lucas at the Oscars masturbating. I couldn't give a fuck. Couldn't give a fuck. Fucking AI, load of fucking rubbish. Oh. Maybe they can fucking use AI to deflect the asteroid. Never know, it might fucking work. Oh. Yeah. Fucking hell, I haven't been in this room. What? Fucking hell, my tinnitus. I don't know what's triggered it off. Fucking hell, was it something I ate or drank, or was it just maybe it's something I can't figure. Ah, I know you lot out there are like, you know, you're like little vultures, little vampire vultures. You think, fucking hell, he's got some fucking cool ideas sometimes. Fuck, why can't I put that into my little home theatre? Why have I got this crap Atmos? Why am I following Dolby Labs like, nah, fucking sheep? Well, Dolby Labs have got you, you know, like the Matrix. It's fucking got you. Dolby Labs have got you there. They got you like sheep by the balls. They want to keep their Atmos relevant. Nah, relevant. Like I say, you don't fucking follow, do you idiots? Fucking speakers being used on the fucking ceiling. That shit's been done fucking decades ago. The only fucking difference now, oh, it's discreet. That's the only difference. I'd have thought they were that fucking discreet below surround by now. Multi fucking, but no one's going to do that because they're going to think no one in their right mind, although there are some YouTubers that put stupid amount of, I mean, that guy with the, gosh almighty, his room is awful for surround. Dreadful. I mean, you're just going to hear things that are just not going to sound right. I mean, that 20 sub-bass speakers in a room, and you look at his two back wall speakers, for where they're located to where the seat, how many seats? He's only got 4 seats, and those speakers are located in the middle, and the seats that span out that width. How the bloody hell are you supposed to get uniform surround? It's going to be so cockeyed, and it's just plastered with just stupid mono distorted sub bass, because it is going to distort on your ears when it's played at a stupid level. It will just because in nature we just don't hear that shit. If we did, we'd be running scared because it'd be alarming level. Maybe a volcano erupting. I don't think it would shatter the eardrums or something. Be humongous loud and feel it and everything, but nah. Oh god, I don't want. Look, zillions of sub-bass speakers all plastered around the room. Oh. It's probably why the Guinness Book of Records won't give him a Guinness Book of Record. There's nothing new there, I'm afraid. Nothing new or unique with my home cinema. Nothing even unique, even with that guy that had a $6 million home theater. There was nothing unique with that. It looked terrible. Speakers in a kind of circle, like you see some bullshit advertisement, like the speakers in a circle. Sometimes you see them in a square or something, and you see the animation, and the walls are all out here, and yet the speakers are all what the fuck? And you see all this glossy graphics of imaging to make you sell bullshit Atmos, thinking, oh, it's going to sound like that. Oh, they don't put all the dips and all the nulls and shit into the graphics, do they? Oh dear, I've done art and graphic design at college, fucking donkey years ago. Bullshit, fucking bullshit advertising. Fucking hell, nothing to fucking watch. And I've already fucking watched it. Fucking hell. Why not just turn it off? Turn the fucking OLED off. Fucking boring. See the OLED? It's got no. Yeah, they got these. Fucking, who designs this crap today? Fucking hell. I don't even miss the days of 35mm projection. I really do not miss it. Fucking crap job. Fucking lousy. Fucking load of shit. Don't fucking miss it one bit. Let's see what's on the Freeview channels. I'll probably turn it off pretty quick. It's usually a lot of garbage trash on there. Fucking junk. Fucking tripe. No! What's Thunderheart? Oh, hang on. That sounds like a title. That sounds like it's got the Iceman in it. I think it's going to be fucking boring. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fucking bored with it already. Boring. Oh. Boring. Oh, fuck off, fucking Doctor Who. Fucking BBC, fucking paedophile, fucking Savile shit. Fuck off. Fucking boring. I hardly watch this crap. What are they ranting? Oh, they're talking about woke. What woke Hollywood? Woke justice? Oh, yeah, all right. What's he talking about? I have no idea. Looks like he's fucking ranting about fucking politics. Fuck off. You look like you're ranting about politics. Fuck off. You're not my fucking taste. Ugly bat. Fuck off. Oh, this is the weather. Yeah, unfortunately, this is not the UK, so Oh yeah, you got minus 21 there. Oh wow, fucking hell, minus 20. Oh no, fuck that. Fucking minus 37. What's he talking about? Fucking Glasgow. Hang on, where's this fucking map at? It's like the fuck, what was it? Oh, NBC. Hang on, NBC. That's fucking USA. Minus 37. Oh, they're going to be freezing their bollocks off. Oh, they're America's fucking doomed. Oh, fucking hell. Americans are all going to be ice popsicles. What's this? Some fucking financial shit? Fuck off. Not interested. Couldn't care less. Couldn't care less about fucking money. Fuck off, bitches. Fuck off, I said. Oh look! Oh look! Oh look! I got some guy over a recording studio. Oh fucking hell! Finally, there's something. But it looks like he's just talking about music and shit. Fucking hell! He looks like Count Dracula. Fuck off! Get some garlic. Oh! It's that Halloween fucking weirdo. Not interested. Fuck off. I said fuck off. Fucking Hollywood. Oh, for God's sakes! Now we got evil fucking pervert fucking Mickey Mouse shit there. Fuck off, you fucking nonsense. What's this, some fucking Christmas shit? Fuck off. God took away my cats. I'm not fucking interested in that shit. Oh, for God's sakes, look, you got Asian tart. Fuck off. Fuck off. Ugly bat. After fucking school. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm getting plastered with fucking Asians now. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, that looks fucking gay. Fuck off. Deep blues. Oh, fucking, I'm feeling really blue. Fuck off. Fuck off. Tell you, I hardly watch this fucking shit. The Winkles look like a bunch of fucking queers. Teletub, what? Fuck off. Oh, hang on, what's this? Pets? I like pets. But let's see more of the pets. What? Oh, no, hang on. It did say telly. No, get that fucking out of my face. Oh, look, it's a cat. Meow. Ow. 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 What's it drawing? Yeah, it looks like when my cat uses the cat litter and it goes onto the floor and it makes all these patterns like star constellations. Maybe they are. Maybe the cats are from outer space. Cat from outer space. Oh, it looks like a snowman. Because I yeah, see the scarf. Oh, yeah, snowman. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's trying to make me happy and cheer me up. Fuck you, God, because you took away my cats. Fuck you, God. Oh, fuck off. I don't like wolves. I've already just seen Dances of Wolves. Oh, you got another cat again. What the fuck am I watching? It's okay to watch this because adults make this stuff for children as well as themselves to get greedily rich, thinking, oh, look at that, it's going to make us rich. See? I don't celebrate birthdays. Total fucking drama. I don't like popcorn. Totally Spies. What the fuck's this? They got us about much. They got us. Fuck off. Totally Spies. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell. It's just the rubbish that you get on free preview TV. Crying out. Oh. Fucking hell, I'm getting plastered with animation. What the fuck is this? Fucking animation fucking day. Fucking hell. I'm a bit old to watch that crap now. Fuck off. Oh, for crying. Every fucking channel's fucking animation. Looks like the fucking Lion King. I hate that fucking movie. Fucking hell, looks like fucking She-Male. Fuck off. Master of the queers. Fuck off. This better not. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, no, fuck off, BBC. Fuck off, bunch of fucking nonsense. Oh, for fucking hell, got fucking Doctor Who crap there. Fucking nonsense at the BBC. What's that crap? World Poker. Look at it. They all look like fucking drug dealers. Fuck off. Bunch of waste of fucking time. Boring. See? There isn't anything on TV. I'm clicking that shit off now because it is just fucking boring. I don't watch that crap. It doesn't cater for me. It's like this crappy town, Bournemouth. It doesn't fucking cater for me. It doesn't cater anymore. It's become if you go to Bournemouth and go to the beach and it's 7 miles of golden sand, oh, that's a load of bullshit. It's covered in drug needles and shit, fucking druggies fucking down on the fucking beach, drunks, alcoholics, fucking hell. Yeah, don't believe what you read in the fucking council news. Total bullshit, misleading. I go down there and I've seen all that crap. It's disgustingly vile and repulsive. I hardly fucking that I don't. If I feel able this year to go out on the bike, I don't think I want to go down fucking Bournemouth anymore. I think I'll just exercise around here and then just come straight back home, do a little bit of exercise, take my cat out because he's going fucking stir crazy. He wants to go out. He senses, he messes, he's looking out the window. He wants to go out. I'm fucking sick and tired of fucking heart fibrillation stuck indoors. Because if I even move around a little bit too much indoors, I then suddenly feel weak. So how the fuck am I going to feel when I go on the fucking bike? Pointless. Fucking boring it is. My fucking heart fibrillation has caused my fucking psoriasis to fucking flare up like fucking wildfire. Fuck it! That's this thing when you do that with your foot. When you irritate, when you see a cat moving its tail in a certain motion, man, it's really irritating. I'm doing that, so I do it with my feet. We do it with our feet. It's the same as a cat. You're really fucking pissed off and fucking irritated. You know, just don't go near a cat, otherwise you get fucking scratched. The cat's really. I saw it in this video the other day with a cat, where rescue cats or cat rescue hospital. I can see where one person's trying to interact with a cat with a fluffy little toy thing, and then I can see the motion on the cat's tail, and I thought, oh no, that cat's had enough. It's irritated now. Just let it have a cat nap. Because I think they know the difference between probably something that's maybe bullshit interaction and something that's real. If it were something like a fly flying around, a cat's reactions would be a little bit different. But when it's like, and then it starts to notice or sense, and then it starts to get irritatedly bored. Just like when we're talking to someone or whatever, or and eventually we get bored. All this crap in the world, all this technology crap, like it's going to make our lifestyle any better. And is it going to be free? Is it going to be free? Is the fusion power generator or whatever it is in France, is it going to be for fucking free? Because there's something there that exists in nature long for billions of years. Yet still there's some motherfuckers out there who want to fucking make money out on something rather than let's just put it out there for fucking free. We just got to maintain it, if we want to, but yeah, it's one of those things that is the sun, its energy, it's not indefinite. It's only got 4.5 billion years of fuel left. It's not indefinite. And it'd be just the same with any other galaxy with a solar system or whatever, with a star and maybe a whatever. It's fuel, you get there and you think, well, we don't know anything about it. It's like NASA. They don't know fuck all. It's just guesswork. It's like, and then it just gives everybody here, everyone else, false hope. Because you can't reach it. It's impossible. Our lifespan is too short. So might as well stick a sock in it, NASA. I don't even follow NASA anymore. I still get fucking emails from the motherfuckers and I just delete it. Not interested in NASA anymore. Not interested in Atmos crap. I'm really not interested in sharing this idea thing, but then, yeah, if I could think, then there's someone else bit like myself elsewhere, maybe in the UK, maybe another country, also thinking similar and thinking, oh, Atmos is boring. Where's it going? Or where should it have gone? Really? I mean, day one, Dolby Labs, they're all sat around a table. Is that the best they can come up with? Look at all those boring dubbing stages. Oh, they're not sophisticated. Boring. Fucking boring. I even find my fucking CB radio now fucking boring, even though it's got more fucking channels than Atmos put together. I even find that fucking boring now. Because I haven't even turned the fucking radio on in fucking 2 months. Is it 2 months now? Last month? No, hardly used it. I don't think I've used it since late of December, I think. Late December. Probably turn it on. There might be something there. What time is it? Well, there won't be any. There won't be anything there skip-wise, if there is any skip from a USA. Not at this time of night. It's usually fades down, and if there is any skip, it'll be only Europe. Been there, been there so many times, so I can't know how it works. That's if there's any skip. Oh, what are we talking weather? Okay. Who's this fucking Donald fucking Duck Trump? Sounds like a fucking muppet to me. I don't know what they're fucking talking about. What's the temperatures, the weather? Oh, I don't give a shit because it changes. It's like, oh god, look at that fucking muppet, fucking what do you call him? That Russian fucking muppet. Put in, like not, like put, PUT and in, put in. They want to put in a bloody dustbin. That's what they want to fucking do. Fucking murdering fucking bastard. And all they're trying to do now, these fucking politicians, arse creeping, kiss arse, when that motherfucker's killed people. Fuck off. Any normal person goes around killing people, they get locked up in fucking jail. This motherfucker, fuck off, not fucking interested in politics. Fucking bunch of cunts. Couldn't care fucking less what they're fucking doing over that side on fucking Bosnia or fucking Ukraine or fucking Russia. Couldn't give a shit. Yeah, maybe the fucking meteor or the asteroid should land on fucking Russia and do them in. Otherwise, that motherfucker's threatened the UK with firing nuclear missiles over this way fucking twice. Fuck off, you motherfucking cunt. Fucking Russian fucking communist. Does that make me feel better? No, it doesn't make me feel better. This is the world, the balmy, bloody world that I'm born into. Actually, it's more or less the barney social society that I've been born into, not the world. The world is okay as it is. It's the balmy social society that I've been born into. And no, I don't really care to follow its fucking rules. Follow it. Meh, like sheep. Poor bloody creatures. Not interested in that fucking movie anymore either. Sounds like a fucking airbuster, those fucking muskets. See, they got this crap for this fucking crap coming out soon. That crap. Fucking all this fucking crap here. What was it? This fucking crap for fucking Storm Audio. Oh, coming soon. Yeah, is it going to make my lifestyle any better? Maybe for a few hours and then I'll get bored of it because I'm going to see through the flaws and think, oh, yeah, nothing really new there. Is it going to offer discreet below surround? Because if it ain't, I'm not fucking interested. And I mean fucking real fucking, it's got to be fucking plastered. If you don't plaster it, it's not going to work. You have little fucking hotspot of speakers planted around. And they're just little hotspots. That's not how atmospheric sound sounds, you idiots out there. Fucking think, oh, well, yeah, that's great. Oh, brilliant. When the fucking last time did you fucking step outdoors and have a fucking good listen? You got to have fucking speakers plastered literally next to each other. So you don't get too much of this fucking bullshit. What do you call it? Combing effects. You know, like combing your hair. I like combing my hair with my fingers. Fuck my fucking hairbrush. Fucking use, the nature. That's how caveman did it. He didn't have a fucking comb. Though he probably rarely did that shit. They didn't even have fucking mirrors back. Well, water would be close to a mirror, kinda. A reflection. Or maybe a shadow. Yeah. He thinks, fuck, got a fucking gigantic mullet. I'll have to get this fucking sorted next week at the barbers. Actually, this fucking mullet keeps my fucking head warm during the winter time. Fucking freeze your bollocks off. And wait until it gets, and then springtime, you get it cut because it gets warm. And you think, oh yeah, because you notice. Because you perspire and sweat, and when you are fucking hell, you want your hair cut. Otherwise, you're fucking washing it. Oh, fuck's sakes. See, my tummy made a little squeaky sound just then, and I can hear it below me. Below surround is not a myth, it does exist. But you idiots out there, you're hard of hearing. You're all two-dimensional. Even if you get some IT guy that knows how to program a computer, he's probably still thinking two-dimensional. He's got his crappy luxury, crappy Trinov. Actually, you could program the Storm or the Trinov, crappy Trinov, different theater mode. You could program, so you got to fit the speakers in the floor. They got to be in floor with a metal grill. I've explained this before. Fucking hell, even a fucking 10-year-old could fucking do this. And you just use the same drivers, but they got to be a specific coaxial, a specific size, and you just plaster the fucking shit round the fucking floor, across the fucking floor, fucking sidewalls, fucking ceiling, back wall, fucking plaster it, and then use some big ass theatrical motion picture speakers up front. And then when you fucking calibrate the level of all that, so like I say, you could create what is called replication replicate. So when you go into the usual surround mode, you just click, 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 click as many, until it says you can't add any more because you've used up the entire amount. And then you go to the channel map and then assign those speakers to go along the sidewall, literal total cluster, and then because it'll go into another zone thing for the cluster, so it can split the signals out, and then you'd have all these level control. It looked like the fucking Starship Enterprise. Yeah, and then then you can just add the on the ceiling, plaster it like fucking Sonic hole overhead sound, and then the floor, and then when you play the fucking Empire Strikes Back, you got it all balanced right. You know that fucking Millennium fucking Falcon when it roars through the cave and flies out. Oh, it's gonna fucking it's gonna knock your socks off. And then when he says, "I am your father," and you got that wind blowing around, it would be literally uniform. But it won't be in your face because they're out there, still out, It's not like wind blowing around and it goes past your face and you feel it. You can't do that. Not without it sounding unnaturally in the bass. But you can see in the scene if you watch the picture and see how much hair movement or clothes fluttering, that's just the wind machine effect blowing, to create that illusion. But if you think, if you start thinking, well, then now you start thinking 3-dimensional. But if you're not watching it, then you're just fucking pairing it fucking two, and that's all you'll ever fucking do. You'll all ever be fucking 2-dimensional. But if it was all discrete, and you look at how the scene plays, it should have an acoustical sound. Like it seems like you're in a freaking shaft with a bottomless woo, and it should give you the sense of like lifting your feet up because you think there's no ground. You think there. I'd rather fucking fuck off, go back to fucking bed. Oh my god, I feel like shit. I feel the blood pressure in my legs. So how the fuck am I supposed to? I've been in heart fibrillation since 23 fucking December. Hasn't fucking improved with the medication. It's got fuck all. It's got fuck all to do with old age or old age. Blow the bullshit. You can get heart fibrillation in your fucking 20s. I saw one patient there at hospital, what would it have been, last year now. He was only in his mid-20s. It's just bad luck. That's all it is. It's just down to bad luck. Oh. I can throw my slipper. I can throw this fucking slipper at the fucking OLED. Just keep drinking fucking HO2. Oh. What does it stimulate? My bioelectrics. I felt like spitting the water out then at the camera. I felt like spitting it out. That'll be really clever because then I'll fucking get inside the electronics and then fuck up the electronics. Got this interesting post today. I think it's Stalker. He said, "Oh, I'm really intrigued by your how you've arranged your Dolby SA10s." I forgot to, if I was 10 years old, I could fucking easily do that. Fucking hell. If you're going to engage with a conversation or whatever, do it in the open forum, not on a private message, because I'm not going to respond. So if that person happens to be here watching now, you know who I'm talking about, so fuck off. Go and fucking stalk someone else, for crying out loud. I couldn't give a fuck. Fucking 10-year-old can fucking do that. Look at this crappy fucking home theater. I don't know why I still got it on my computer. Maybe it's just to have a little giggle at. I couldn't give a fuck. If I wanted to spend a little bit like that for someone to come round to do some aesthetics, but I would design it so it won't have any fucking echo in the bloody room. Not to mention his surround speakers. Oh my goodness gracious. They're in a cavity behind those bloody things, so far back in the wall. You put your head in, you open that thing, well, you don't have to open it. You just put your head up, mouth up close to it, and ha ha ha, it's going to have a honky sound, a honky resonant sound. Oh my goodness. And that adds onto the EQ and makes, do you EQ it or not EQ it? That is the question. One of those overhead speakers are in such a weird position. Oh God, the bloody sound coming down is going to hit those wooden panel things, and it's going to reflect some of the sound frequency back, or basically it's pinging like that rather than going out. It's just going to make and then you're going to think, why does that speaker sound a bit weird and this one doesn't? Because you go to these integrators and they come up with all this bullshit in the Bufnam video. Yeah, and there's no frequency graphs showing, there's no demonstration. You don't have to have a demonstration. You can hear it being picked up on the microphones that they got attached to their shirt. You can hear it. You can hear the room. Ugh. Fucking hell. How many millions of dollars did that cost? And there's no thought of putting a matrix below surrounding it. Oh dear, that's not really what I would call endgame. And just like the crappy light I got in my room, because my room's not fucking perfect, I've got these crappy, shitty fucking lights on the fucking ceiling. I want to dim the fucking thing. I'd rather have the lights so that you don't your sight line doesn't catch any glare. It's just the same thing as going outdoors. You can't do much about that except wear some fucking sunglasses, or you put your hand up just to shield the sunlight, because it's incredibly bright, and it's also it can be harmful. Unlike looking at these lights, where they might be bright, they'll give you some sort of blur, glare, and can distort your vision or something. But actual sunlight that can be very harmful if you're looking directly at it. Take a picture of it and it doesn't harm the camera. Or you could look at it through a camera and adjust, and it doesn't harm you. Fucking hell. Look at that. That's just one huge... All that reflection in that room. Oh, this is the best endgame home theatre I've ever been into. Just because it's got an NC5 doesn't mean it's great. I've been into a fucking actual fucking recording studio that's located right fucking outside on a busy fucking road with a bus stop literally out fucking side the window. And it was just ordinary windows. It used to be a shop that used to be some sort of cosmetic beauty thing or something, and then that went under, and then someone bought the building or something, and then converted it into a recording studio, which didn't last very long in the recording studio, and it was only around for maybe about a year or so, and then it went under. But it wasn't exactly much of a room within a room within a room, or that. It had an incredible amount of dense material and layering and absorbent material in between. So you have some with air gap and then absorb, and it was maybe about 4 foot away from from 4 foot distance away from the windows, maybe 5 foot. You just couldn't hear the traffic inside this room. It was completely silent. So, and that probably didn't cost $1 million. Probably cost tens of thousands, but not millions. And you couldn't even, and it would be also, because most would put a floating floor is not a big deal. Floating floor is it's a no fucking brainer. If I wanted to make this room a floating floor, I'll just go out, get some certain cheap things, basic springs, and I'll just have to manufacture a way to... all the springs would have to be cut to a specific height, or specific length, and then plot them around the room, and then put a board over it, and then put all the filling and the rubber and shit, just do it really incredibly cheap, and put a few extra layers of because I can hear below. I can hear, it's not perfect, but I don't give a fuck. I like hearing neighbours below me. I'm sure they like hearing me above. I don't give a fuck. Because, wow, I can hear that, even though you don't get a localization on the sound, because you heard the saying, these walls have ears. Because and then it penetrates and goes through. Not all the frequencies. Unless you generate a high frequency on a super mega fucking HF horn that's got the capability, and then you crank it to take the amplitude way up, and then someone thinks, "What the fuck is that?" And it probably wouldn't even be localizable. It'd be diffused because you got walls, and it kind of diffuses it. And you think, where the fuck is that coming? It must be coming from. Or do it with infrasonic lows. And it'd be like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Look at this, typical. I bet his home's made out of plasterboard and timber. The Hun Theatre. I wouldn't put that thing into a dog cat rescue charity shelter. Yeah, this guy's home theatre, it's not Endgame. He doesn't even have 5-screen speaker. He's just using like all these typical AVS forum home theatres. They're just using typical 3-screen speaker, not 5. Yeah, he's got a processor, he's got a capability. Probably doesn't know anything about Cinerama, 70mm, SDDS, none of that. Probably no, I haven't got a clue. He hasn't done his research. Paradise Theatre. How much do they rip people off with? I mean, do they rip people off their money? Give them a load of bullshit and rip them off. Yeah, 13.7.8. Well, mine is a little bit more than 13.7.8. It's got a few extra points on it as well. JBL synthesis. I wouldn't touch JBL synthesis with a barge pole. Those speakers, how much do they cost? And when you find that they're not really up to it anymore, yeah, you have a hard time selling them on eBay because no one wants to touch them. Though if it's some real JBL motion picture loudspeakers, very cheap, oh yeah, everybody wants to touch it. Oh dear. I'm surprised he's even got fucking concrete there. What area does he live in? You got to wait for the storm. Oh no, the rest of his house is fucking typical fucking wood. Oh yeah, when the fucking hurricane tornado goes over that, it'll just tear it to pieces. So it's not exactly all the concrete walls everywhere, is it? For a moment, I thought he was using a heating system, which is something like, I think, what the Romans did. Oh dear. Am I jealous? I'm not even least jealous. I'm not jealous of rich people. Oh dear. Yeah, you just go to that length. You go to that length and then yeah. You go to all that trouble and then your room just got little echo reflections all over it. God. And he said he had this built. Oh, the marquee had it built. Looks like typical bit of plywood and some bulbs on it. Well, they're not real bulbs. They could be LED to look like bulbs, because that's what you would use now. Because no one's going to use real bulbs because it's pretty senseless because it's just a waste of electric energy. So you use something that looks like a bulb, but it's an LED. Um, yeah. Yeah, that's piss easy to build. Crikey. I could probably build something like that myself with some bendy MDF. So you get some flexible MDF, and then you build a frame and that, and then you put some flexible MDF on it. You know, that doesn't cost much. Then you get someone to manufacture the little plastic thing that goes on the front. You go to a Wasset and probably get that made for maybe probably less than 200 if you're lucky. And then the LED bulbs, depending on how many, or depending on what style you go with or whatever. Probably do it less than 100. So yeah, that thing, probably do it for probably about maybe 250. Just depends on what size and how much, wood and that, and then you just build it. Oh dear. Oh dear. But there was a few little things there that, yeah, you could use. Oh, all this shit here, that's nothing new. Cinemas have been using that for donkey years. All this, put the bloody build a steel, what's it, thing to put the speakers on. Crying out loud. Cinemas have been doing that for bloody decades. There's nothing new there. You look behind a typical multiplex screen, and you'll see a metal a framework, and it's also attached into the wall, so it won't have the tendency of falling over. And then they just plop the speakers on top, test it, and see if it makes any rattle noises or buzzing noises, and then they just fix that quickly. That's not a big deal. But it's why he's angled his speakers behind that tiny little screen he's got in his room. That screen is tiny. He's got a room that looks pretty wide-ish, and he's got a tiny little screen. And the question is does the HF sound decent seat to seat? Nothing mentioned in the, nothing mentioned there, I wouldn't look. I've used HF horns before where the horn is fitted inside. That's the JBL Control 12SR. They were okay, but they were very, 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 very frustrating because you've got to tilt the bloody speaker and then angle them slightly because of the where the HF horn is. It's you don't need to really angle it for the bass drivers and all that because the bass frequencies are omnidirectional. You need to direct the HF. That's why I prefer, or that's why cinemas use the HF separate, and then they can angle, and then it gets picked up on the RTA, which you clearly be able to see on the pink noise, and someone moving that HF horn sort of like that a little bit, you'd be able to see it on the RTA and the frequency moving. It's a no-brainer. But I think his LCR are a little bit too low. They're just a fraction too low, and they're the wrong type of speaker. He should have went for, if he's got, well, actually, his room doesn't really look that big. Doesn't really look that big because it's only so many meters wide, which is only about a little, just a few feet wider than my room. Just a few feet wider. Doesn't look like you got enough room there for those speakers. You zoom in on that. Yeah. Oh, what a wasted opportunity for left centre, right centre. See, he got all this crap aesthetic down the side. You wouldn't see that in a cinema. You just wouldn't. Because a blind man can fucking see this. Those speakers, the HF horns, are still going to radiate sound out on a very narrow angle horizontally, and it's going to hit the side of those panels, and it's going to reflect back, and it's going to make a very weird sound. Yeah. And that for me, it would totally depress me. I would be so sick and depressed. And this guy probably doesn't, he probably hasn't, he's probably not even noticed it. He's probably had someone else do all the EQ. He's probably not done it himself. I would be sick as a parrot, I would be. And I think he's got his stupid wide speakers, or where are they? Are they on the side walls or so? No, you just wouldn't have that shit there. Tom Holman wouldn't recommend it. It's just going to reflect sound back, and it's going to make a distract. Oh dear! And his baffle wall looks crap. His baffle wall is crap. It should extend the entire width, length, and the entire height of the where the projection screen is going to go. And all down there, all below it, it's completely open. You're just going to get bass that's going to come back, and it's going to go into a void, and then it's going to cock up the frequency. And you've got, like I say, you've got this stupid angle, and seeing where those speakers are, they're too, you know, even that little bit of wood framing down here. It's just another typical rich Texan. Thinks he's got an Endgame home theatre. That's not Endgame. I've worked in Endgame cinemas. That was decades, and those were Endgames. Even if it was Dolby Stereo, it was still fucking Endgame. And then you go to the real fucking fuck off Endgame, the fucking THX ones. They're the fucking dog's bollocks. And you think, how the fuck did they do the bass in this room? And it's 10 times larger than that room. Been there, heard it, felt it, fucking hell. JBL synthesis. Those speakers look like they only cost a bit. Those speakers look like they were made by Tandy Realistic for about $200 each. Only they're a lot more than that because they're selling you this bullshit. Shame on you, JBL. And his sub bass behind the bloody thing there. Oh, God's sakes. In that cavity, it's gonna have some honky frequency. Doesn't matter whether it doesn't rattle, it's gonna have a honkiness on it. because it's in a weird cavity. They're not done like, obviously you haven't done your research. You got the money. Bloody hell. You could have done a room that was way larger than that. And it only has to be realistically a room within a room. It doesn't have to be 3 times. Do you live on a motorway nearby? It's not like you've got traffic going up and down the road now, is it? Can you hear the traffic? Oh, no, because I got an NC5. It cost me $1 million. It's not a dubbing stage. My NC in this room is only around about 40, NC 40, about 30 to, was it NC 30, something 30, 35 to about maybe about 50 during the daytime with traffic. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. How many feet? Oh my goodness. See, that's another problem. This door to the room. You go to classics, yeah, it's down here. You go to some of the classic cinemas, you wouldn't see architecture like that. In a home, it's just like, And this was purpose built from scratch. And you got a door that's, oh my goodness. And his back wall surrounds. Is that all the speakers he's got on the back wall? You got a hole in the bucket, dear Liza. You got a bloody gap that looks like about 8 feet wide. You got no surround speakers in that gap. Oh, that's not end game. And you got that stupid bar behind it, and that's going to reflect sound. Home theatre of the month on AVS. Here it is. There's the overhead surround. Oh dear hell. Look at it. Look at that crap. It's stuck a little bit further up in wherever it is above the ceiling. Then you got all this wood down here. You're going to get sound reflecting on the bloody insides. It's going to sound awful. Yeah, there you go. There's your millions of dollars. When was the last time this guy went to a cinema and even looked at and then thinking, wow, I like this cinema. Why don't I kind of make a mini version of it? It's doable. It's doable, and using cheap materials to make it look like it cost $1 million. Only you do it for far less and make it look like it cost $1 million. Yeah, all this back here, where he's got his other speakers or whatever, all this shit here behind that acoustic fabric, and then you turn the light on, then you can see the speakers behind it. All that back there is. Yeah, it's completely reflective. Hence, it's going to make a lot of all that. That's why you hear all that fucking echo sound in that fucking room. Oh, you don't need to hear that echo crap. They put that on the soundtrack for a purpose, to create an illusion. The room should be neutrally dead quiet. Oh, this is just roasting. I mean, I've got a few things here I can roast. I'm okay. Okay, let me roast my own room. I don't like this fucking shit. It's fucking horrendous. It's terrible. What the fuck can I do with this fucking chimney breast? What the fuck can I do with that? Personally, I like to get someone just to knock it all out and just make it because that will make a few base problems go away, because that's like a large solid of brick. And if and if you were to do a room that's all even and such, all the walls and that, and then for a test, you purposely stack a load of not bricks, but they could be grey blocks because they're a little bit larger and they're a bit easier to stack up quickly. And you stack them, make a thickness that comes out so much by maybe 18 inches. That's 18 inches in thickness. That chimney breast. Um, and then you just stack it all up, and then you take another freak, and you think, "Good gosh, oh, that's terrible." All right, let's take it all back down, and it should be back to how it should look on the first frequency sweep. So you do frequency sweep, then you build it up. Frequency sweep. Oh my goodness, that's awful. Take it down. That's better. Um, yeah, I just don't like, and the fucking door's always in a typical position. It's always in a typical bloody position. Fuck you know. Not much I could do about that. I have to embrace it. And I had to make the speakers appear to like they're all the same position in the room. Like I had to have a piece of wood put up there on the, just so I can have one speaker or two speakers, so they're more or less the same distance, from the chimney breast. And then of course the other one's on that side wall, and then of course on the back wall. Fucking hell, I put all that shit up myself. This guy didn't do any of that. He didn't do any fucking work in that room. Lazy git. Lazy millionaire. This shit, putting these fucking things up, was fucking hard work. I couldn't do it with my health now. I'd struggle. Those fucking things are heavy. I bet those JBL synthesis are probably not as awkward to put up because of oh my goodness! Looking at that, that is a nightmare. That is a fucking nightmare. What I'm looking at there. Look at that. Look at that. That is an acoustical nightmare. Look at it. All this wood frame here. It's way down here, and that thing is way up there. That thing should have been put so it's flush. Flush. That is an Atmos acoustical nightmare. Clearly, obviously, got no idea. Yeah, probably hasn't been to a cinema in years. Not that they're worth going to anymore, but and all this cavity thing here at the back of the room. If it isn't got absorbent material stuffed inside, then it's going to honk. A blind acoustic technician will be able to know that. It's just going to make a honking sound. It's just going to resonate. That's his prerogative. Bloody hell, look at all this shit. Like, bloody hell. You just go down the hardware store and buy shit like that so cheap and put it in a room. It's not a big deal. Using double glass and all that just for his projector. Well, he hasn't got an extra space behind the room so you can put the projector, you know? You could save you could save hundreds of dollars there, literally hundreds. I don't think. No, I have. No, hang on. Think. Have I been into a boothless auditorium? Uh, Not exactly. Not exactly. I know I haven't watched. I don't think I have watched a movie in a boothless auditorium, meaning the projector is just like a fucking typical home theatre, with it stuck in a box on the bloody ceiling in the auditorium. No, I've walked around and seen some, but no, I've never sat in and ever watched a film or a DCP ever. It's either where they used to have a projector 35mm right at the back, but now it's got a digital projector there. But no, I've never once ever sat in a boothless auditorium, and I don't think I would even catch myself dead sitting in one of those fucking things. Oh, really? All that bullshit there just to put your expensive Sony projector. Oh dear. Just make sure you keep changing your bulb on your Breadjet. You don't need to upgrade it and shit. You don't need 8K. 8K's a flop. It's not going to happen. I can't believe his projection screen came in that wooden box and that crate. I just 194 inches. 194 inches. Yeah, well, I projected on screens larger than most people's mansions. Oh, fucking hell. Is that all the microphones they got? Is that all the microphones they got for doing that system in the room? Not that it's really necessary, because that room is a nightmare. Whoa, is that Prince Harry? Well, that looks dodgy. This guy here looks like bloody Prince Harry. Well, that looks dodgy. I wouldn't associate myself with such odious type of people. God, they all look like snobs here. Oh, I can't. Can anyone stand this shit? You got a fake cut and paste image of his projection screen. Oh, so it's not actually projecting an image. It's a cut and paste, because you can't have the house lights up with an image looking that incredibly bright on the screen. Not with the house lights up. It's like I could always spot in these. Sometimes they do the Cineworld, and they're pretending they're reacting to the image, but there's no light reflect, and plus they got the house lights up. It's impossible. and they're just fake reacting. Shameful. My image would be washed out with the bloody lights turned on. Not that I care. But no, that is an acoustical nightmare. This stupid bar. Look at it. You're going to get sound coming from those Atmos speakers. No, they're overhead speakers. They're overhead surrounds. It's going to reflect onto the surface and cause a oh my goodness. I would throw that bar into the skip, and with the chairs as well. You don't need it. Well, keep the chairs, you know, because you've got extra seating then in your room then. But no, that is an acoustical nightmare. Sound is just going to reflect all onto that every single time. You look around the room, and where the angle of the speakers be on the side walls, the overheads, it's going to have sight line with that, and it's just going to reflect and make a oh my goodness. Particularly on mid and high frequencies. Low frequencies, it will probably rebound the low frequency or change its wavelength. Yeah, so it'll change the wavelength. So it's easy. You can any idiot can do this test by just putting a sine wave out on a speaker, and you get a very solid piece of wood or something, and then you purposely put it in sight line with the speaker and with the microphone there, and you'll be able to see the change in the low frequency or the change in the RTA. Then you remove it, and then you see, oh right, now it's different because the sound now can go all the way down to the floor. Or the carpet. Oh god. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm glad I'm not rich. Oh dear, again, look, but more bullshit. And we watched Doom 2 and it was phenomenal. Oh yeah, where's the video of the demo? It didn't happen, did it, youth man? It didn't happen. And look, you got a Doom cut and paste on the projection screen. Oh dear. And look again, look at the bloody stupid bar. Oh my goodness, the back surrounds are going to reflect onto that surface. Some of the sidewall ones are going to reflect, and some of the overhead are going to reflect. And oh my goodness, oh what an acoustical nightmare. I bet if you pop a balloon in that room, well, you don't have to. You just clap your bloody hand, and I'll be able to and think, crikey, he's going to have to get some glue, some spray adhesive, and get some of that material that I got, and then just cover all that wood over. You don't need to see that crap. You don't see that crap in cinema auditoriums, unless they're old. But modern day ones, no, because they want the fucking reduce the reflections. The speakers are going to provide all that shit to your ears, you know. But you don't want to fucking, you know, it's sounding like some cheap bloody underground subway. Oh dear, dreadful. I think between looking at that and where's that Hun Theatre? Oh, I bet that Hun Theatre's got floors all over it. Is there an actual video where you actually hear the room? The larger the room, like that $55 million home, I think it is a $55 million home. Like I've been in auditoriums very large. They got minimum echo. When you usually clap your hand, so the reverb time has got to be somewhere short within 1.5 of a second. I'd rather it be clap your hand and you're like, but you don't hear any fucking echo. Because the moment you get the typical pulses of words of speech coming from the screen, then you'd start noticing it. With sound effects, it's a little bit difficult, but if you play something and then keep muting if you got a very quick mute switch on the processor and it turns off, mutes it without too much delay, and you can turn it on, off, then you could hear these like reflections around her, and you think, oh my goodness gracious, I've got to get rid of these fucking reflections, because you put headphones on, you don't hear that fucking shit. Oh. No, it doesn't know what the fuck I'm looking for. Now it knows. That's not the Hun Theatre. It's a bloody Mary Sue. A bloody BB fucking 8 fucking thing. Disney crap. Fucking load of rubbish. Oh yeah. I don't think View's very interested, are they? I really couldn't care less, because I don't really care to go to cinemas ever again. I couldn't care less if they said they're showing original Star Wars. It wouldn't be original. Just a trick, just to get you in there, just Disney after your money, fucking vultures. If it was going to be original, then it'd be a 35mm Technicolor print. Oh, is that the Hun Theatre? Oh god, another JBL synthesis waste of money. Yeah, another home theatre with just LCR. What? No 5 screen. And the room's pretty large. It could use actual JBL professional motion picture speakers instead of those. What are those? JBL K2s, or Everests? What are those? Bloody cheap. They cost stupid amount of money, yet they look cheap. They're not the real thing, what you would see in an actual cinema. Not even a small sized auditorium. Look at this crap. Makes me want to hurl. Home theatre of the decade. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. You got that repulsive Trinov in the rack. Oh, at least he's got his projector back here, and it's not really. It's too bad you haven't got that, what's it? So what? You got a crappy remote control with that Trinov. It's like you get a crappy. Where the fuck is it? Like this crappy fucking remote for the Storm Audio. Tell me, does that look like a fucking Bang & Olufsen? I'm pretty sure it's the same colour scheme with a black and a silver. And this thing, I kid you not, I could fucking snap it in fucking half with it if I put enough energy into it. Fucking cheap fucking piece of plastic made in China. Takes the piss. You see, everybody wants to do a home theatre with loads of amplifier or PA, but have you got the sound format codes to go with it? I bet most of the people have got their Storm, their Trinov, their JBL SP 75. I bet they only got it programmed just for a couple of theatre mode. I've got mine programmed for quite a few theatre modes. So, you know, if you're going to buy something, might as well fucking use it. But none of these people could afford the luxury of CP200. Oh, probably only a few cinemas in the UK where you'd see one of these at the moment. One at Bradford, I think Bradford up in what's it up that way? Bradford. They got a CP200. The BFI, even though they got other CPs, 65, 650s. They probably don't need a 750. And then of course you got a Limax system as well. The Limax 12-channel bullshit, the same crap, nothing different, no below surround, just the same crap of overhead. Nah, sheep sound overhead. Nah. See, everybody copycats the same as the other. Copycat, copycat, copycat. No originality. Not even, well, fuck, we're not going to fucking follow the intent of the director, but we're going to put something a little bit now for something different. Yeah? They're not even bold enough to try. Fucking boring. Yeah, everyone wants loads of amplifiers, like you know. I might as well go and turn some of the amplifiers off in the kitchen now because I'm not going to be. I'm going to turn off the other amplifier because I'm not going to be using it for Atmos anymore tonight because I find Atmos fucking boring. So I might as well reserve power. Yeah, some Dolby Atmos like this. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what 4K is to me. Load of crap. Ugh. even dubbing stages are gonna, they still have that honky crappy sound. You think where the mixing console is, it's very large. You're gonna get sound reflections coming off of it. You gotta be fucking hard of hearing if you can't hear it. Oh, and even something like that would depress me. They'll have something new one day, kind of like Firefox, where you wear it like the full sensory helmet sort of thing, and then you just in the dub stage where you don't have this console anymore, and you just the dialogue editor, the dialogue mixer, the music mixer, and the effects mixer, and they just use their faults. And then, of course, take that console out of the way and all the other crap, and you reduce some of the reflectivity in that within that room, because sound is going to reflect on it. There's no if, there's no but, there's no debate, there's not a vote on it. It will reflect. You want it out the fucking way. You just want the fucking seats in the fucking. And yeah, they could sit in the seats and have some sort of thought sensory with maybe a virtual reality sort of thing. So they just say mix by using their, to control the sliders and that. And yeah, folks, that's an interesting bit of ingenuity I've just thought up. Yeah, yeah. Fault sensory mixing. Because I look at a movie and I hear how crap it sounds sometimes, and I think I'm remixing it in my mind and thinking, crikey, that sound on that should go this way, down below, whoosh. Or listen to two channel stereo music, and I can break it down in my mind where it could be having certain instruments and have it flow below, move around, and then come around, and then in front from the, by taking certain instruments. And you listen to that zing mazar and you hear all that shit. What would that be like if it were a proper? It wouldn't be a spherical unless the room is a spherical, unless the room is designed like a spherical shape. It would still be a square or oblong or square rectangular room. You just had the speakers, and you just use your full sensory to mix it, and then think, I hope everybody likes it. Yeah. But the Dolby Up mixer, Matrix, that's a load of crap. Where's the whole, what's it? Where's the whole, Is that it? Is that it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Is this all the pictures that's got on it? Okay, let's see how many. Let's see what's going to be reflective in this room then, huh? Yeah, it probably cost $1 million. One, two, three. What is the fuck with that stupid baffle wall? What is it? Like a bloody? It's like going downtown on the fucking cliffside up on the fucking zigzag. What is fucking Romans can fucking build a fucking straight baffle wall? What the fuck is it doing? Is that the size of his bloody screen? Bloody hell, your screen's too small. Bloody rich Bloody rich people. I hope you really got your seats angled that way for a real purpose, because you don't. The reason you see angle on the seats is so that the angle of the HF horns and the because because their directivity sound, and you get off-axis sound and you get on-axis sounds and such, and you have the seats at the front of the, though they're realistically the worst place you want to sit. But they cinema owners want more bums on seats, um, that's why everyone scrambles for the and then what's left is out on the east sides. I've never I've never really sat on the outside of cinema seats. Never really. Though this room, technically, though it's small, I am technically nearer to the sidewalls. So the middle seat, though it's only reserved. This seat here is only reserved for my cat. Only reserved for the cat. You gotta have THX knowledge of 80s, 90s to have the privilege to sit in this seat. Or you've got the back seat, which is in the middle. But you got to have the privilege first to sit in this seat. But I sit here, but I know what to look for. I know what to listen for. I still get that good abyss sound when they flick on the radar screen, the button switch. I can hear it over there, and the panning sounds of Indiana Jones' Last Crusade with the 5-screen speakers, and I get the Donovan character on the left center, and then his voice tracks across over to the center, and then you get other pan sounds that sound a little bit more wider spread over the left, or a little bit over the right, and then sound effects and such and so on. Oh wow! And I can localize it. I thought it would be almost impossible because it's so damn close together, and usually it needs to be spread apart. But no, if you want to have something like when we talk, we kind of hear ourselves in stereo, but you gotta have fucking good hearing to fucking notice it. And if you gotta have like stereo, multi zoned, discrete, so things can move, and then it's like, whoa, well that's different. I can hear it. I can mix that. I can already hear it, but I haven't actually got it in practicality. Unless I downscale the size of my speakers down to small ones. No, that's not going to happen because they just wouldn't be able to. They just, you got to research. You got to do tests to see whether it would work, and then put it in, and then just cross your finger that it works, that it's not been a total waste of fucking time. Not the case of money, but a total fucking waste of time. And it's like, fucking hell. It just doesn't fucking work. Yeah, you got to fucking make sure, Oh, that Hun theatre's just got echo. I could hear it in a video. I could hear it in a video if it was in a video. I could just hear the echo reflections around it. I would feel sick as a parrot. I don't give a fuck if he's got a floating floor. You think most cinemas don't even have a floating floor? Think about that. Most cinema auditoriums do not have floating floors. Some may, though might be very rare, but nearly all the percentage, no, they don't have floating floors. They're pretty isolated from where the main roads, or where, if they were, they'd go to that sort of length to minimize it. Most of the auditoriums I've been to, I would say no, they've not had floating floors. Just good isolation, and you just don't hear the traffic outside, period. You can hardly hear the next auditorium. But downtown, oh, that crap Cineworld downtown, that Cineworld Empire Cinemas ran by fucking hell, total disaster. They just made the bloody turn it up bloody louder with those bloody QSE speakers. Not that there was anything wrong with the bloody speaker, but turning it up way bit more louder just made an acoustical issue. You don't hear the fucking movie. You fucking feel it in the fucking floor. Boy, he's got a bloody baffle. That's not a baffle ball. It's like that. What the fuck is that supposed to do? If it was going to do that, they would have fucking stick that in fucking auditoriums. And his room is just like a small auditorium. Probably if you get rid of those rubbish home theatre seats and put real cinema seats in, you'd probably be able to put an extra maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 more extra cinema seats in that room. Rich people. Oh, good gosh. They had to get a dummy. A dummy head. Oh, I know how much that shit cost. Where's my dummy head? Oh, it's down here, isn't it? Didn't cost me much. My little dummy head there. Yeah. He didn't cost much. Did you? Yeah, doesn't say much. But, oh no. Not to mention that thing is all plastic there, so it's going to reflect sound onto it. Yeah, that doesn't look good. I think you're going to get some mismeasurements there, I think. Should have put some clothing on it, maybe a jumper or something to absorb the sound. Otherwise, it's just microphones and some dummy body, half body sort of thing that probably looks like it costs stupid thousands of dollars, really. It's just the microphones you're after. And the shape of the ear and the ear, the microphones being down here in the ear canal, and so it creates that typical shape in the frequency, in the high frequency that you typically would see, where our ear resonates and creates that harsh, like, oh yeah, I've done tests several times there, live video. I've done tests where I react to it and it makes me kind of flinch, like that, because it sounds too harsh. Bloody hell, this PDF file thing is pretty crap. I'm surprised they haven't got a bloody video. I'm not interested in your HVAC system, your air cooling system. There's a lot of stuff on there. There's a lot of stuff there. There's a lot of stuff. Like this microphone thing here, that costs tens of thousands or thousands of dollars. This bloody stupid microphone. You could probably make a DIY version of that cheaper. It's like the stupid Trinnov microphone that they say it's 3-dimensional. Huh, yeah, right, sure. Yeah, of course it is. And it costs fucking $500-600, that microphone. Ran by a 9-volt battery. Little circuit board inside. I still haven't even finished all the microphones for this room. I still need another, 11 or 14 14 or so microphones. But I don't think I'm going to bother with it. I've lost interest. At least the audio mixer was cheap. Because had I had to buy little Behringer mono preamplifiers, it would have cost fucking thousands. And yet someone I usually talk to, a sound editor in Hollywood, I said, I'm trying to look for an audio mixer that's got XLR inputs, etc. Da da da. And he's been around all that equipment for nearly 40 years, so he easily found something for me. And I looked at it and I thought, and I did a little extra research and then found something that was similar and just a little fraction cheaper. I thought, well, I'll buy that. Plus, though it's a mixer that's so large, had I used, like I say, Behringer preamplifiers, that they would, if I'm stacking them along the floor, it would take up more width than the audio mixer. Plus, where the fuck and how am I going to power all those things? Because they come with a little power supply. I would need to have so many bloody. Oh, it would be a maze of fucking cable on the floor. So I thought, there's no way I'm doing that. So audio mixer. At the end of the day, made it cheaper, and yeah, because the idea goal is to put the microphones all around the room, and I'll do my own bloody mapping, my own fuck off fucking room curve, whatever. I'll map the room and see what it looks like in the low bass and what I need to EQ or not touch it. And then maybe think, could I use any materials really? I mean, I'm just looking at this room again. Yeah. Rich people in America. Oh, God. Why don't they just go out and buy themselves an actual theatre that's closed down, make them an offer, because they see it's not been used in years. make them an offer that's a little bit less, and they'll probably think sold. At least they got it out of their bloody way, and now it's your problem. And of course, you got to spend a few more million on it to bring it up to, tidy it all up. I just see the cinema down at Tower Park, probably, maybe View Cinema, maybe suddenly they change their mind and not interested, and it'll probably stay dormant, derelict, destitute, magnificent desolation for years to come, just like the other cinemas have downtown. They say they were going to convert them into flats. Oh, for snobby rich people, of course, not for the homeless, just for snobs. But oh my goodness, 16 to that is almost getting on close to 10 years now. Those cinemas downtown have been derelict for 10 years. I don't know why they even bothered to have a light inside the fucking night time. There's nobody inside. Fucking waste of electric. Yeah. At least it's home for the pigeons. One must preserve nature. If I had a few million or what, I'd buy it. I'd put it back to its glory. But no one's interested. One cinema chain, Curzon Cinemas, said they were interested. That was about 7 years ago. They're not interested. You got nice, almost partial, all the original architectural design intact. And today you just got these crappy, bland, morbid-looking multiplexes. Yeah, and just looking at this hum theater, this there is just so many things wrong. I mean, there's so many things wrong with my speakers on the ceiling. I know full well sound is going to reflect onto those boxes and do weird things from the other speakers. I know full well those speakers realistically should be flush, but I can't do them flush into the ceiling. Just not doable. They're too damn wide, and the joists, the spacing on the joists wouldn't be wide enough. I could fit other speakers up there, but that's not happening. I'm going to keep those THX JBLs up there. I'm not putting in just some other speaker that's not THX and not being actually used in the real world. But realistically, they should. Or alternative, though, that will make the room look. That's doable, but yeah, because they're random. They're all random, but I get good sound coverage. I don't expect them to sound like sometimes like an aeroplane is flying over, because it doesn't sound like a fucking aeroplane with Atmos. It sounds like it sounds very plastic. It doesn't have a very realistic mechanical what it would in the reality of the world. It sounds like plastic. Stupid sound effects that you only hear just for a couple of seconds. I could literally, like I say, I could plaster that ceiling with those speakers, the same JBL, plaster it, literally. So it'd be like, ooh, if I got all those and I'm ready to put that all up, I think some of those speakers on the ceiling would have to be reconfigured slightly. So if I'm going to put a speaker in between there, I've got to bring the spacing of the other speaker in a little bit, so they're literally side by side. They're touching. They're coupled together. And then just the other gaps in between, I'll just maybe duplicate, or maybe use some matrix steering technology to, if there's a good mix stereo wise zoned overheads, then it can steer the sound rather than it just being in just a simple position there. And though most of the time that's how it's going to be with these boring movies. It's not going to move much. Atmospheric sound should have some sort of wind movement, but not be able to notice it like it's sticking out like a sore thumb, like a very bad piece of sound mixing. It should sound very like, oh wow. But sound is going to reflect onto that. I mean, I even took some measure. Haven't finished this one yet. I haven't done that one up there yet. I've done the ones in the front. And they got some a little bit absorbent material because they're plastic, and so if it's plastic, it's gonna reflect. Put some absorbent material on it, and then any sound, it will get absorbed, so it won't reflect or ping back too much. It'll just get absorbed. But still, there are boxes on the ceiling. I know they're a problem. And if they're a problem, doesn't mean my home theatre, my home cinema is flawed. It means just about every dubbing stage on the planet is also flawed, including your homes. You haven't thought it through, have you? Yeah. Probably go on the audio science review, huh? And you got to do some measurements. You got to test outdoors and indoors. You got to do thorough. I don't know why everyone buys these bloody those. Are those the same JBL speakers or whatever they are? Whatever they are, they use in a commercial cinema. I mean, the person here has just spent hundreds, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, literally brand new. Could have gone eBay and got it cheap. Just, but most people haven't heard of eBay. It's completely alien to them. Ah. Oh, that looks a bit similar to the Douglas Trumbull thing, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks similar to the Douglas Trumbull. What do they call it? Oh, flipping at that. It looks like a half spherical room. Can't zoom in on this. It doesn't have a wasset on the bloody thing. I've got to use the wasset and it looks crap when it's zoomed in. Can't even click on the pictures to go to a high resolution. Bloody hell. Bloody rich people can't afford a better data file fucking thing there. Good Christ. Crying out loud. What's the world coming to? Okay, now. Oh. I miss going out for a day to the Empire Leicester fucking fuck off square. All that fucking square is now is a fucking Limax. I don't want to fucking sit in a fucking Limax, not for fucking 1 second. IMAX people, IMAX fanboys are very selfish. There's already a fucking BFI and they want a fucking Limax in Leicester Square. Fucking pricks. All you've got now there's a fucking abomination. A fucking travesty. Yeah, you think of physics. Think of physics and what ways to make an absorbent or dense sort of surface that doesn't get. I was thinking of water. Because that makes sound dense, that does. That can densify the frequency. So, like, well, I don't know about a fish tank. No, that's not going to happen. So I make my window area there, a customize fish tank, but it's only going to be very narrow. very shallow in the depth, but it'd be pretty wide and pretty high for the fish to move around. And I've seen some fish tanks that look pretty well, claustrophobic, but no, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea, but no, that's not going to happen. I like the idea. Let's put a fish tank there, boom. But and then the water, and with all the sealant and everywhere else, all around the gaps and that, would it dense some of the frequencies on the outside behind the window? Would it dense some of the sound, or would it still penetrate, or some way? You got to work it out. Got to work it out with the mic, with the RTA and the fucking microphone to see whether it's working or not working, to see how much dB reduction there is. Yeah. What else don't I like about the fucking room? I don't like the fucking air conditioner, but it's either fucking cruel. It's either climbing the fucking walls in the summertime, or cooling yourself down with the air conditioner. I don't mind. You go out. We listen to real fucking. Oh, but it's a fucking movie. It's got to be perfect. It's got to be luxury. Oh, what a load of bullshit. Otherwise, doing all this shit that I'm doing fucking now, that's real fucking sound. It's not fucking luxury. Fucking hell. I want to tear down my that acoustical treatment on my wall, on those JV. I want to tear it down and just put a flat material on it. That's the same material that they use behind. It's the same. It's common material. They wrap it around water pipes and shit. Comes on a large roll. It's cheap. That's what's used for the baffle wall. But legitimately, that is what is used for the baffle wall. And here we got an AVS guy who's done all his fucking research, and yet he's using bizarre, absorbent material on his baffle wall. It's typically flat material. It's typically flat. Because if you were to probably take frequency measurements with that material, or wedge tiles, and then with a flat material, take all the and then look at the results to see what you think. It looks like this material has to be used, and these materials were okay, but they're doing something odd there in the frequency. That's or something with some. They're doing something odd with some of the frequencies. Yeah. But his Hun theatre, his screen is too small. His room's larger than mine, but his screen is too small. Your screen is too small. I never liked OLEDs. I never liked the 69. It doesn't look correct. It doesn't look right. The shape of it is wrong. My cat summons me. I am being summoned for service. What are you doing up there, Ben? Yeah. Disgusting vileness, rich. You see, I might not be mega rich, but do I look destitute? I do have grapes, you know. Grapes in this home. Well, these home theatres are having junk food like fucking popcorn. Crikey, they got to go cheap. These grapes taste like incredible luxury. And then just stick to the water so you don't drink alcohol and you dehydrate. I think George Lucas has got a strict rule in his THX room. No popcorn allowed. I completely agree. One, these grapes and chewing on, even though you're making a low frequency sound, kind of popcorn makes it kind of low, but also a crunchy sound, therefore making a masking frequency sound. Plus, it's fucking messy stuff. Popcorn. Wow, it tastes like wine. These ones come from Brazil. There's some other grapes that I buy sometimes, and I usually get the wrong ones because I've always tasted that type of grape. But these ones, oh wow, he's got a nice kind of wine flavour, you know, without without the stupid price tag of a bottle of wine. Wow. Yeah, that's not the home theatre of the decade. Is it Bear? Is it Sooty? Is it Magic? That's not the home theatre of the decade. I wouldn't put that room into a dog cat rescue charity shelter. I've had enough looking at it because that PDF file of this home theatre is fucking boring. Fucking hell, I don't want to look at it on AVS. Fucking hell, fucking boring on AVS as well. Oh, what? No video? No video of it? What's that? Hun Theatre? What? Oh no, that's some Japanese thing. That's not the Hun Theatre. What? That's not the Hun Theatre. I think it's something more like. Oh dear, hear the sound. Oh dear. I'm not on no. What's it format? What's it fucking? I'm on optical.
TV in my own home theater. So stay tuned. Podcasts you love.
From people you trust.
No, I don't trust. This is twat.
Set up which is why it's the best flat panel technology available today. Talked about that with some members of the shootout team. So on the wall, and man, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. Go and masturbate to it. I couldn't care less. That's not the fucking home theatre. Get this CGI crap out of my face.
He's the only guy that.
Fucking hell.
So the rather high.
Oh no.
Almost 2 feet because my kitchen, if you open the door, it's like kitchen's rich. So it's like, it used to be a step that went down, and then it was a. So I just built riser, or just went straight.
What's going on with the audio though?
So once you come in, straight in, it's like.
Is he drunk again? Has this guy been drinking again?
Into the room, right? Walk in, the steps take a left. It's almost like the house is here, and then it drops down.
Get those rich watches out of my face.
So it has that kind of a feel like, oh, you're going.
Got that feel like what? Like you're going to masturbate
to a stadium or something. So yeah. So that worked out in my favor for that. And carpet. This is carpet. That's a lie. It was like $1,800. So carpet, damn expensive.
Carpet is expensive.
What's going on? What's going on with the bloody sound there? It sounds like it's intoxicated with alcohol. He's been drinking again. He's been drinking again, this guy. Stay off of the vodka.
From
You really should drink water, not vodka. Vodka mixed with orange juice. Oh, I like these little glares you get. These little light glares you get with the camera when it moves around. I like the little camera glares.
The fabric DIY because I'm far too poor to make, and just chin fit.
What?
So they're just on the well, and they're just held together by each other. If you were to come over here and you were to get drunk,
what did he say?
If you were to come over here and you were to get drunk,
he just said it.
By each other. If you were to come over here and you were to get drunk.
If you were to come over to his home and get drunk, what's he gonna pour a bottle of scotch down your neck?
You would probably down the entire wall. So the plan to just brad nail brads in a couple of spots, secure the and man,
oh yeah, look at those glares. Like those glares from the lens.
Secure the.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah, I like those glares, those glare effects.
I don't know. JVC NZ8 is back there right now. I've got the 7 and 800 in boxes. I got a Sony 8.
You got a problem there with you. Well, at least this guy. I mean, the what's it? The other shill on YouTube. At least I think he's got his room a little bit half decent and not echoing like an echo chamber. But bad placement on his speakers at the back because you got those big sub bass boxes and sub bass box is going to stick out here and the surround speaker is going to be back here, and therefore the sound's going to reflect and ping off the wood material, and it's going to just ping back and just make it sound a bit weird. Because he hasn't got any room now, I don't think, to knock a hole in the wall, though he probably does. He's probably got a wall behind that wall, probably a brick wall, maybe a stud wall. You can cut that out and then fit those speakers, those sub boxes or whatever, flush. So they're actually effectively going back a little bit, and therefore it would change the wavelength of the frequency, make it a little bit more smoother, because it's in a barrier. It's got a barrier around it. And those speakers, those surround speakers, wouldn't have any issues with sound pinging. Yeah, I'm not really into this guy, but at least he's got something that's half decent there. It doesn't echo. Just bit of a pity, really. He can't improve his overheads. Use a matrix decoder to improve and expand and get rid of that dreadful phantom sound that you typically hear. And then you got proper like bullshit pinpoint on the sound. And he hasn't even got a 5 screen behind his screen, so he's only got a typical 3 screen. Ugh. But I don't know about the seats. They're random, those seats. They're all different design. Some look a little bit suede. I don't know what that is. It looks kind of suede. It's hard to tell. But if they're plastic like these ones, it's just going to reflect sound. Very little, but it still reflects because it's not a fabric, so it doesn't really absorb like fabric.
Do something or another in a book. I got a bunch of.
But he's got a rubbish kaleidoscope, which nobody likes. Yeah, you don't own the movie; you're just renting it. You just because when kaleidoscope go kaput, everything's going to go. Yeah, you're going to think, gosh, it's thousands of dollars worth of movies gone kaput. I mean, I got thousands on laser discs and DVD and blue VHS. Fucking hell, but I own it. But when I die and I pass, all that goes into a skip. The landfill with real Steven Seagal flying around above overhead. Yeah, that's where it's going to go. Wouldn't that make anyone pissed off? It pisses me off. I don't like to say that's the reality, but that really does piss me off.
On here.
So what about your equipment? We talked a little bit. I think we mentioned that you have a turn off. What are you doing for your equipment, for your rack?
So that's downstairs. That's in a room below this room.
What?
So that room is in shambles right now. So I can't.
No, you don't have to take us down there. What are you using? You're using
Yeah, let's have a look.
Processor. What type of amp?
What's that? So I got the plate M, the two of those, which comes to 16 channels. Obviously, with the 6 heights, I ran out of channels, so I had to use the Macintosh amps to run. I come over here, and you were to get drunk, you would probably down the end.
I think we mentioned that you have a turn off. What are you doing for your equipment, for your rack?
So that's downstairs. That's in a room below this room. So that room is in shambles right now. So I can't.
No, you don't have to take us down there. What are you using? You're using the turn off processor. What type of amp?
What's that? So I got the plate M, the two of those, which comes to 16.
If you keep wearing a hat indoors, you're going to go bald.
Channels, obviously with the 6 heights.
I only got 6 heights. I'm supremely disappointed. Spare change. You've only got 6 height speakers. I'm supremely disappointed.
Also, I had to use the Macintosh amps to run a couple set of surrounds. So it's like you got turn off amps and then a Macintosh amp. So that.
What the fuck's he scratching?
It's like you got turn off amp.
He keeps scratching. What, you got fleas there or something? You got termites or something? What are you scratching for?
And then a Macintosh amp.
Bloody hell. He's blimmin' itching a lot. maybe it's I know what it is. It's the fiberglass. If there's fiberglass that's been in use, I had the same problem when I was. Though it's only done a little bit. I really wanted to do it with grey blocks, fiberglass and grey blocks, or literally grey blocks, and stack it in this corner so it would rebound or shift some of the bass frequency over slightly instead of going the opposite way. It would shift it. because it'd be, when you knock on it, it'd be so bloody incredibly dense. You know, and if you had a microphone, like say you testing things and shit, and you put a microphone behind, a microphone that's going to be kind of like an Egyptian pyramid tomb. So that microphone will be not exactly tombed, but it'd be way behind. So you take a measurement first, how it looks, shocking. Then you build it with the microphone behind it, and then you take another measurement again and look at the frequency graphs, and it's like, oh, improvement. But a microphone, that doesn't have to be one of these microphones. It could be just a small microphone capsule, tiny little one, and make a little DIY project, and then you just put it in a position, or because they're so cheap, you could put a few of them. And then you take a measurement, and then you look at the result. But he's probably got fiberglass moving around still in that room. It's probably itching, you know. I was itching for a day or two when I was messing around with that bloody fiberglass, even though I took as much precaution as I could. It's better to use some other material to absorb the sound rather than even though some, you know, fiberglass it could be a bit of a cheap route, but it might be a bit of a itchy sort of thing for a few months until it fades, you know, because you've got tiny fibers moving around, floating around. Yeah.
What can you do? Macintosh and spot on them.
That's wrong to stick your fingers up. You do it that way. That's rude. What you just done. You don't stick your fingers up. I'm doing it now, for fuck's sake. That's rude. That's considered rude. You do it that way, like 2 or 3. You don't do it that way because that's considered rude. And never point your finger. That's rude as well. You need to stay off the alcohol and stop pointing your fingers up.
Macintosh.
No. He's basically stuck your fingers up and basically saying, fuck off. That's rude.
No, Macintosh. 57.
Stop drinking the vodka.
So let me re-say that for you because you're cutting out pretty bad. I think you're selling 2 Macintosh amps. Am I correct?
He is piss drunk there. I can tell he is drunk.
Correct.
He's had probably 2 bottles of vodka, no doubt.
Yeah, 2
Stay off the vodka.
Yeah, so I got that. There's a Lumigen right above the projector. I got that in the review. And since that is not IP control, I gotta still use that. Which, by the way,
there's an RS-232 connector for that.
Oh, is there?
Bloody hell.
You gotta use an RS-232 connector.
Ooh, nice. That's my iPad there with my room remote. Is actually kind of like what the Harmony app is. I kind of went through it. But main homepage. These are just quick my lights, like all lights, my wall lights, ceiling lights. So you put those on and off. If I just wanted to listen to music, I just button there, whatever you.
Yeah, Shane, I think the battery in your mic is probably getting low.
I think your microphone's echoing.
Right next to it.
It's not keeping up.
That's probably the battery. It's probably
Latency. The latency speed is not keeping up. It's lagging.
But for those of us who might not be aware, Shane does have a full tour.
do like his
She's on
carpet, but
theater
really,
on his channel. Maybe
those
a
things there, I
few
don't
weeks
know, a little
ago,
bit
so
unnecessary.
you can also check that out. And
Make sure you go over to the Shane
Hi,
channel
It's
and
a night, Paul.
like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Join his Patreon. These guys today. Yeah, so it's
what it's supposed to sound like, but that's not what a lot of these shows will do. They'll crank up the bass another 10 dB because let's face it, people know that hey, it can be a half as good speaker, but got a little more bass. People like, ooh, I like this one. This just
I'd like to go to a show that had 15 different rooms that were all less than $10,000 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like this is the Onkyo room, this is the Denon room, and this is the
Yeah.
Rant room.
Yeah,
this is the
that would be interesting.
technology room. And this is the
Yep.
I like the big brands, but
Yeah, I think the one show that I went to, the last Audio Advice Live, the best one I thought was the Def Tech room.
yeah,
And that
dude,
was one of the
that's a
top
good show.
rooms.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good show.
Wow.
That's a really good show. If you guys haven't been to Audio
I
Advice
want to
Live,
go to Audio Advice.
open
I've
to the
not been
public.
there.
By the way, let me pitch this really quick. Anybody that's watching this that is looking for a pair of Def Tech 9070s, email me. Link down below in the video description. Okay, good.
Is that open to the public? Audio Advice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they want to sell you something.
Yeah.
Where's the location of that one? I forget.
Yeah.
Where's the location of that one? I forget.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Email me. Links down below in this video's description. Okay, good.
Yep.
Is that open?
I know it's not your typical theater that you would want to do, but let's see here.
This room isn't a home cinema. It's not a home cinema. It's a fucking room. It's a fucking room.
There's another picture.
But when you look at a cinema, classic ones, or you tear down all the other, the aesthetics and shit. It's just a shell. It's just brick walls. It's just a shell.
That's the color of my seats. So I have a row of 4 of those.
Creamy.
Yeah.
Now yours are more like that, or more theater seat, or yours?
No, they were exactly that. See,
It's doable. I think it's doable with
a tremendous amount of money because you're always bringing these new things to a tremendous amount of money because you're always bringing these new things. A tremendous amount of money because thank you for making me spend, Shane, a tremendous amount of money because you're always bringing these new things to the forefront. Definitely the pioneer for the Zapiti. So you brought the Zapiti. Maybe buy that. I know you don't want to take credit for it because it's gone out of business.
Yeah, no. Everybody got burned on that deal.
But no, I mean, not your fault. Businesses go in and out of business all the time, right? So, I mean, and then obviously you brought Kaleidoscape to the forefront, so I had to get one of those too. you know, but
So,
I
if
did
you,
buy.
so if you buy from Shane, it gets discontinued. The motors break. What else?
Oh man, don't even go there, man.
I'm hearing a lot of
Yes.
stuff going on here.
No wonder Clyde's came mob to come after us.
You got see Shane. That's always.
I'm a bit kaleidoscope phobic. Mm. Kaleidophobic. That's not a theatre of the month. Theatre of the decade. Theatre of the decade. Oh. What about theatre of the century? Theatre of the millennium.
What's up, guys? Welcome.
Oh, he sounds drunk there as well. He doesn't like he's having a bad. He always sounds drunk. Bit tipsy. Oh, dear. Look at all this shill crap. Trying to sell crap 4K disc that nobody wants. I don't want Gladiator 2. I haven't even watched it. So I could watch it now, Gladiator 2, if I wanted to, but there's no way. No way am I renting that garbage. I've seen the trailer and oh my goodness, no, it's woke. It's just incredible wokeism. God, there it is. New movie. Gladiator.
Good afternoon, how may I help you? Hello?
Leicester Square.
Odin and Leicester Square? Do you want Odin and Leicester Square?
Yes.
Yes, how may I help you?
Hate these bloody automated.
I'm not automated, I'm a human being.
Leicester Square.
Yes, I know you're saying Leicester Square, but how may I help you with Odin and Leicester Square?
Gladiator.
Gladiator?
Gladiator.
I'm talking to a human being, not a machine.
Hello?
Hello?
It's remarkable.
I'm not a machine. You think you're talking to a machine, but you're not.
It's telling me I'm not talking to a machine.
I'm a human being.
It's just telling me it's a human being. Amazing.
Sorry?
Leicester Square.
It's Maximus. I see him in you.
What fighters won't survive?
You must help him.
Break them up. I don't fight for power. I fight to free roam from men like them. Your name will be forgotten. Restore order. I must have power. Everything is forgotten in time. Empires fall. So do emperors. This is war! Real war!
Fucking hell, it's about as much as I can tolerate of that trailer. Nope, still not seen it. Couldn't care less about it. Embrace and get ready for Gladiator 3 and then Gladiator 4, Gladiator 5. It looks like they got a franchise going. What's this rubbish? Looks like a pack of pedofucking nonsense. Not interested. Oh my goodness gracious. Get this beast out of my bloody face. Crikey, he's on YouTube now, he's on fucking Amazon. Get out, fuck off. Couldn't care less about you, bloody shills. Fucking hell, what a load of rubbish there is. Not nearly, that shouldn't have happened. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that one yet. Not should have happened. That'd be a good movie, I think.
First, don't screw it up now. Don't wait for me. Come on, move on. Come on, hurry up, turn on.
God, that sounds awful on the OLED speakers. It's all toppy. It's bending my ears. Plus it's a remix. I'd rather play the mono version on Laserdisc. Not interested. Fuck off, your boat's not big enough. Or rather, your remix is not big enough. Couldn't care less about Jaws bloody Atmos. Oh, some more Ridley diarrhea. Oh, bloody Napoleon crap. Not seen it. Not interested. No, get it off. Fucking Apple, Amazon. Fucking load of rubbish. Ugh. Who's going to see this wokey Superman rubbish? I'm not. Like I say, I don't go to cinemas anymore. Couldn't care less. I wouldn't even buy it. I wouldn't even rent it. I wouldn't want to watch it for free. So that's a powerful message. That's like saying, wow, where have we gone wrong? You've gone wrong. There's been so much wokey Superman crap garbage now for the past 25 years. Sick and tired of it. Bloody Alien, bloody Romulus, load of rubbish that was. Fuck's sakes. Borderlands. Inside Out 2. God, I think he'll buy anything that's Atmos crap. Planet of the Apes. Oh my goodness. Oh. Nah. Oh. There's a lot of rubbish out there right now. I couldn't care less about watching it. Not interested. Don't care what fucking goes on. This wicked craps. Good. Looks like Wokid. God, yeah. Oh, oh, dear. Fucking hell.
What do we have here? Check this out. So, it's always nice to come outside and see a pallet of subwoofers sitting in the drive.
What, you mean you don't get out often? You cocoon yourself in your room. You're healthier than me. You got more reason to go out, get a bike, go and get some exercise. You know, if you're not suffering from heart fibrillation, you've got no excuse for getting out.
Never mind the grass, guys. I haven't mowed my grass. Woofers sitting in the drive.
Well, they got wheelie bins over there as well in the USA. I thought the USA was in the Stone Age. They actually got wheelie bins over there. Oh.
Driveway. Never mind the grass.
I'm surprised no one came along and stole it. It's been outside for how long? You got a trustworthy neighbours round there.
Guys, I haven't mowed my grass in about, I don't know, a couple weeks.
I don't think anyone cares about your grass. You know, keep you exercise, keep you fit going out there, you know. And if you don't want grass, then you know you just do away with it. But you know it's providing oxygen. It's doing the eco thing, you know. So
Anyways, so
look at that crate there. Look at this crate. That crate. That's more interesting than the sub-bass speaker. That crate. That pallet. Yeah. Bit of wood. Yeah. Yeah, you could probably stick it on the wall and make it into some sort of diffuser. Put some absorbent material behind it, and you got it to absorb and reflect. So yeah, it could do two things there. So you got a piece of already pre-made. Just need to stuff it with a bit of some fiberglass.
I've custom built for amplifiers on here as well. So that have dual 12-inch drivers in them that I'm going to mount on the wall because I need some elevation subs. All right, so I've got everything unpacked. It took me a little bit. Each subwoofer with.
Why is he panting like he's out of breath? Sounds like you're going to have a heart attack sooner or later, mate.
Something like 85 or 90 pounds.
You're really panting a lot.
Each, so they are not light subwoofers, and they do get heavy after moving 5 of them. But let me show you what I got going on right now. The theater it's in pieces right now, but it's all for the good. These are the 4 subs.
Good gosh, he's going to go the way of the other guy, isn't he? 20 subs in the room. Yeah, if you do a bit of physics and shit, you know, he's got all that equipment. Probably didn't think of like, ooh, I've got an opportunity. I've got these things outside. I could do some sort of test to see how it sounds on the outside, and then you put it on the inside with all the confines of the wall and the ceiling. And then you look at the result. Shocking, positively shocking. But you learn something from it, and then you can sort of like take it from there. interesting when you listen to the LFE signal on headphones. Very interesting.
So I've got two of these two on the ends. These are going to go behind the screen. And then these two here, those are going to go right over here, which is right where these blue stickers are. Where these
blue stickers, yeah. And they're going to stick out a little bit, so they're not put flush.
Pieces of blue tape are. I was going to right where these blue stickers are. Where these.
So I can see the projector up there now in the box. So what is behind the wall? What is behind that wall? There's got to be something behind that wall. If there is, I would have knocked out a hole, make it pretty wide, put the projector, boom, behind it. And then put those speakers flush into the wall